Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Brandi Glanville and Tori Spelling address their decade-long feud. You are a total bitch. Brandi Glanville and Tori Spelling are putting an end to their long-running feud. The two sat down to discuss their contentious past on the April 11th episode of the Actress Miss Spelling podcast. For the first time, Glanville revealed her bad first impression of Spelling, which only got worse as time went on. "You are a total bitch," the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum exclaimed. "You came up and said hi to Glanville's ex-husband Eddie Cibrian and totally ignored me." Spelling insisted she had no idea that was how Glanville interpreted the interaction, but remembered being happy to see Cibrian because they went to high school together and even briefly dated. "I apologize," the former 90210 star said. "I was telling my producer Chrissy earlier, I was like, Brandi and I got along so well. She was so great. But honestly, I'm sorry if I came across that way, because I'm anything but a bitch. I get nervous and like to see people, when they know me, will remember me." Years later, Glanville explained that her animosity towards Spelling deepened when she had an affair with her now ex-husband Dean McDermott, who was married to Glanville's close friend, Mary Jo Eustace, at the time. "My husband cheated with a person on a movie set," Glanville noted of Cibrian, who ended up marrying actress Leanne Rimes after the affair. "He met on a TV movie they did, and then you met Dean the exact same way. But the parallels were like wild. I was the wife at home, and he cheated with his co-star, and Mary Jo was the wife at home, and you cheated with her husband, who cheated with you." For years, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Brandi Glanville and actress Tori Spelling have exchanged shade, silence, and subtle jabs across Hollywood's glittery social scene. But this week, the two outspoken stars finally came face to face, and what unfolded was a cocktail of confession, confrontation, and catharsis. The tension had been brewing since the mid-2010s, but when they sat down for a joint podcast recording titled Unfiltered and Unscripted, they promised to air out everything. By the end of the explosive conversation, fans got what they were hoping for: raw truth, laughter through gritted teeth, and one unforgettable line from Glanville herself: "You were a total bitch, Tori. But I probably deserved it." A decade of silent drama. Their feud dates back to the Hollywood social circles that overlapped around 2014, when both women were emerging from public scandals. Brandi was the unapologetic reality TV firecracker reeling from her messy split with Eddie Cibrian, who, infamously, had left her for singer-actress Leanne Rimes. Meanwhile, Tori Spelling was navigating her own marriage headlines after Dean McDermott's cheating scandal. Both women, ironically, were tied by similar heartbreaks, and both refused to play the victim quietly. Rumor has it their initial clash stemmed from a dinner party gone wrong. Brandi, known for her unfiltered humor, allegedly made a comment about Hollywood's serial cheaters, which Tori took personally. What followed were years of social media snipes, cold shoulders at events, and tabloid speculation that they were secretly enemies pretending to be polite acquaintances. But according to Tori, it wasn't all drama. It was disappointment. "I used to root for Brandi," she revealed on the podcast. "I thought she was fearless, and then one night she threw me under the bus in front of everyone. I remember thinking, wow, this girl is meaner than she looks on Bravo." "You were a total bitch." Brandi, sipping rose while leaning into her microphone, didn't dodge the accusation. "Yeah, I said something stupid. I was angry, and I projected it. But you were a total bitch that night, Tori. You looked at me like I was something you'd scrape off your Louboutins." The moment sent the studio into a hush before both women burst out laughing, an uneasy, yet cathartic release. For fans, it was vintage Brandi, brutally honest and somehow charming in her self-awareness. Tori fired back just as fast. "Well, you came in guns blazing. You told everyone I had a reality show curse because my marriage was playing out on TV. I was like, excuse me, pot meet kettle." Brandi grinned, acknowledging the hypocrisy. "Yeah, I did say that. And it was messed up. But girl, that curse was real. Look what happened to both of us." From enemies to empathy. What started as an emotional boxing match slowly softened into something rare for Hollywood: understanding. As they recounted their public humiliations, both stars realized they had been battling the same villain all along: scrutiny. Tori's voice trembled when she said, "I think we were both just trying to survive." The tabloids turned our pain into punchlines. It made us defensive, and we started seeing each other as threats instead of allies. Brandi nodded. When you're always in the headlines for something painful, you build armor. And sometimes that armor cuts other people. I think that's what we did to each other. It was a surprisingly introspective moment for two women once known for chaos and clapbacks. The tension that once filled gossip columns had melted into mutual recognition. The Hollywood pressure cooker. Both stars agreed that fame at their level, once white-hot, then cooled by controversy, was its own kind of purgatory. Tori recalled the crushing weight of trying to maintain an image as the daughter of TV legend Aaron Spelling, while Brandi confessed that reality television fame was like being famous for your worst day. "I had producers telling me to be crazy, fans expecting me to throw wine, and the press waiting for me to fail," Brandi said. "You start to believe the only way people will listen is if you explode." Tori responded, "That's exactly it. Hollywood loves a meltdown. The second a woman cries or gets angry, they label her unstable. But if a guy does it, he's passionate." Their conversation, though sprinkled with humor, became a deep reflection on how women in entertainment are often pitted against each other. The feud that once defined their relationship now looked like a product of a culture that thrives on female rivalry. Revisiting the infamous red carpet snub. Of course, fans still wanted answers about one of the most infamous moments in their feud: the 2016 charity gala where Tori allegedly snubbed Brandi on the red carpet. Brandi laughed, recalling the moment. "I walked up to say hi, and she literally turned her back. I was like, okay, Regina George." Tori admitted she remembered it differently. "I didn't see you. I swear. I was talking to someone from entertainment tonight, and my heel broke. But when I saw that photo of me turning, I was like, oh God, I look awful." Brandi quipped, "Yeah, you look like you were dodging paparazzi and me at the same time." The two laughed so hard the producer had to pause the recording. The apology fans never expected.